Hey Cancer, welcome to Larissa Temperance. I am back with another video. I know it's been a while, but we're going to get right into your energies. I wanted to come back and do these. I have found some time now, and there might be some transitions in the future in this channel, but I'm still rethinking. But anyways, the Lionsgate energies have been very strong, and I've been definitely been guided to come and do these readings this week. So I'm gonna let the energies pan out. This does feel like a love energy though, for some of you, but this also feels like a big transition. So this is why I feel I was guided to do these readings, because of the Lionsgate portal, all the cosmo changes happening now. Some of you may be going through a dark night of the soul, or someone, you have triggered that in someone. So there's also a something around finances that I'm feeling for you. Let go of control issues was coming out. So this could be a third party situation, like and what I mean by that is just someone you from your past that's also just being triggered right now. Okay, again, we're on Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, this is why I say, so here we have playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like this has to do with your energy. This is why I feel like there's a dark night of soul for some of you, because we have unrequited love and it's safe for you to love. And then of course, Spirit is saying find some inner youthful spirit. So in order to come out, it's like a funk, right? Some of you, it may feel like a funk. Some of you, it is a dark night of the soul. What else we have? And soulmate. So definitely in order to get back into the groove, definitely need to come out of the space, kind of believe in love again, and like allow your heart to be more youthful about it, about the process. Some of you may not enjoy the process, don't feel safe. Now, I am picking up that third party or that past energy is what I'm saying, where I feel a missing out here with unrequited love. Some of you may, for some of you who may be with someone already, it may have been known to them somehow, and yeah, there goes the devil. So they're just not happy with you moving on, Cancer. So let's see what's going on. I feel like main energy is about your little funk energy, or this energy of just kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here, suffering in silence. I feel combined energy with that again, with some of you in that funk, and then others you is this past energy, really bothered and suffering in silence. Some of you, it could be, you know, if I have a cross watcher here who's dealing with a Cancer, then that's emotional loss. Wow. All right, so this energy is coming out extremely strong. We have 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. Cancer. Spiritual strength in the bottom. 9 of Wands energy, and there goes that devil. So someone's definitely in a very obsessive, I feel. Here we have Cancer energy with the Chariot. Here it goes, passion ignited, Ace of Wands, and throat chakra. So someone obviously wants a beginning with you. I feel some of you are already moving through a new connection, and just kind of like, again, it's new. It makes you feel good. There's progress. A lot of you, it's like maybe there is like some emotional fulfillment, but at the same time, you're like, you know, there's something still lingering. And I feel like a lot of you feel that. And if you still have that door open with a past energy where you kind of hear from them, it kind of triggers this kind of energy that kind of disrupts the new energy. So a lot of you are going to have to move past that, because then it'll interfere with your new soulmate, you know? And if that's the path you really want to take, then, you know, this needs to be closed out for you to feel safe and really open up to this new person in your life. So give me more on this Nine of Swords. I just feel this is the past energy. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Swords energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, another Cancer. Ooh, Taurus again with King of Pentacles, and there goes that Nine of Swords. Someone's really getting in a controlling energy. So someone really wants to try to work things out. Some of you, maybe you were married to this person, because we have the Hierophant, but a very strong earth energy here showing up. Someone long-term. It feels long-term, and probably this is why the energy is so heavy. But Nine of Swords twice. So this is extremely heavy. So I'm going to pull what the hell is going on here, because this is like someone going through some serious emotional whirlwind. Now, for some of you, because I don't know why, I'm really feeling that energy strong on the relationship side end of things. As some of you who I said it could be about finances. Maybe for some of you who were in this past relationship, this person, it's hitting them hard, probably what you provided for them. I'm hearing good provider, and this person is feeling the loss on a financial end of things. Now, some of you who are in the funk, it could be just, you know, you've had some financial setbacks maybe. All right, let me see. Give me more of this Nine of Swords energies for it. Wow, yeah, no, some of you, this definitely was a marriage. So vows, commitment, promises, fidelity. This is an energy, this is very specific here. So this is an energy of two people who had a very long-term relationship, may even have kids together, or was a marriage. And someone is feeling the relationship now. It's happening. Probably a divorce. Some of you are in a process of divorce. Wow. So confessions, unexpected message, unveiling justifications. They probably come and talk. Remember this Nine of Swords. They're going to want to talk, but the boundaries are too high. Wow. Boundaries are very high here. So you definitely, this chapter is closed, and someone is really coming up in your energy here. Cancer, of wanting to confess and talk, to justify. They're very upset about it, puzzled, unsettled, unclear. So this person's very much unsettled. Boundaries are high. So there's, I can tell this unsettling is because the boundaries are high. You know, that door, the wall is really high. I don't think you this person doesn't have access to you, is what I'm saying. This is a very codependent energy. Let's see what's going on here. It's very game wrong. What's the codependent energy here? This Nine of Swords. What's going on with this Nine of Swords? Yeah, wow, finances, greed. You are too attached to things in an excessive way. Nothing good comes out of it. So this, for a lot of you, was a marriage. The only thing they're carrying here is about finances. They just want to be attached, and they're losing. Someone here is lost financially. There's some level of greed here. Also, I feel possession. Someone just wants possession over you. So they just don't want you with someone else. So either they heard through the grapevine that you've moved on. And this is an energy of, I just want to be attached to you for the hell of it, you know? Because if I can't have you, no one can. It's a very crazy energy here. Here we're on this emotional loss. Yeah, very much a marriage here. Four of Wands. There's a loss here of a relationship. And more is emotional loss. And it's really what the only thing this person cares about is really the stability. Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You know, I don't have to do reversals, so I feel like this person is kind of just fighting within themselves. You could have met a fire sign, so they see you with someone else that you're more attracted to. Maybe you're, they could be telling themselves that you're just with someone for lust, but clearly you're happy, so sun energy. So they just see you doing well. Some of you, you're just embodying this Queen of Wands energy, Cancer, and they just see you doing well. Now they're just, it's a regret. It's an energy of regret here. Give me more of this emotional loss. Talk about emotional loss. Yeah, loss, you guys. Loss, grief, sorrow, pain. It's bad. Infatuation. Yeah, obsessed. This person just grows obsessively obsessed with the grief. It's almost a form of coping not to face the grief. Give me more of this Queen of Wands. Apprehensive, guarded. So I just feel like your wall is so up that they're guarded also. They're afraid to like approach. I don't ever like using afraid. This person's just, they just don't want to face the rejection is what I'm saying. That's what it is. They know they're going to get rejected, but for some reason it's an energy of it's a very elusive, delusional, basically. It makes them feel better to believe that there's a possibility versus taking action, maybe. I don't know, but this confession kind of throws me off here. So I'm going to clarify this. Give me more on this confession. Wow, Ace of Swords. So yeah, some of you, they're going to come with this Ace of Swords, this apology. Or they're stagnant about it and they don't know what to do. Two of Swords. They don't know what to do. They want to talk. I just don't know if they're going to take action because they're also very, Two of Swords, very in their head about it. So they don't know what to do. But the desire, the true desire is to have this conversation. It's like they're trying to find a way in to justify. Yep, there goes the justice, which we did see. Justification, right? Unexpected message, unveiling justification. They want to somehow unveil, probably open and talk about things just to justify their actions. Probably feeling a lot of regret. Give more of this Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. So you're very much, you've moved on. The world. You're in your nines here, Cancer. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in the world. You're looking forward. You're kind of just moving ahead. This is probably not on your radar, this person. And in your mind, there you go. I will say for some of you, be careful if you didn't close this door. This person's not really showing you these emotions. And so you think that things are kind of okay. So it's like a here, maybe a hey there, but it's really obsessive. So if you want this chapter to be closed, so it's like almost like your mind is somewhere else, but really the agenda is different. Some of you, it's because you have kids with them. So obviously, maybe coming across like things are okay with the kids, blah, blah, blah. But it's looking to have conversations. So just be careful with that too. Give more of this Chariot. You're on a different headspace right now. Give more of this Chariot. And I feel like you're being moved to a different headspace. Yeah, back to Nine of Cups. Hermit. You rather just be alone. I think you're thinking a lot about things. I really don't feel this person is in your radar. I think you're really focused on new. I also just think there's a lot about you, which kind of also closes you a little bit to this new person. Ace of Wands. So it's like you're there, but you're not. But you're really there. I just think you're kind of comfortable with where you kind of financially and emotionally stand, or kind of working through your finances too, and just kind of securing a place. Because again, for some of you, this could have been divorce. I'm really feeling that for some of you. Okay, more on this Ace of Wands, Three of Swords. So there are fears, you know, there are fears in this new beginning, and you're kind of taking your time here with the Page of Pentacles. Game on this Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Cups. You came out of a relationship, so there are just fears about it. Not that you're close. I think you're just kind of, again, and I think Spirit wants you to just kind of, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun, to shine. So kind of like, allow yourself to feel the fire. Allow yourself to be excited is what I'm saying. Like, despite of the past and the setback, don't let the past kind of interfere with this new relationship that has really good potential. I feel like you're enjoying yourself, and there's an energy that is actually making you feel good, which is why you're in this energy. So you're actually really happy. It's a connection that you're enjoying. You're going out and you're doing things. You guys are probably really enjoying summer, a few dates here and there, or just see a lot like plans. You're more of the throat chakra. So throat chakra, I feel like this is the X, Seven of Wands, but you're very guarded. So these boundaries are no joke that we were talking about. And you've cut things off. So there's no entry here. I think for a lot of you, this message needs to be strong. I think do protect that, because I feel like this energy is because they know what's kind of happening. Maybe they saw, they heard, or they know. So it's one or the other. But I feel like you've got to be very watchful, because it's almost like they just kind of want to interfere with your new beginning. Give more of the throat chakra. So keep the conversations low. Give more of the throat chakra. Letting go. Releasing, walking away, moving on. You're done. But this person isn't. Maybe this conversation will give this person closure. Some of you may have to say things again, and just be very careful with how you say it, but be very firm is what I'm saying. Be very King of Swords. Like, we've moved on. I'm good. I'm happy. And make it about you, and not talk about the relationship. You know how people try there? Sometimes when you move on from relationships, and what they want to do is talk about the relationship in the past. If you've moved on from that, then there's nothing else to discuss. So it's like you got to almost like control the conversation and focus on your present future, and not go back and rehash, conversations you had in the past, and like scenarios that happened in the past. Like, nothing's going to change where you're at. And I feel it took you a while to get here. So there's a very strong sense of preservation about this. Camera, the throat chakra. Secret admirer, suppression, resistance, shyness. So this person is definitely holding back. That's why they're in this Two of Swords. So clearly these are a lot of suppressed. What's going to come is a lot of if you allow, there you go. If you allow the conversation to happen, it's just going to resurface all this suppressed emotion that's just been festering. But it has nothing to do with you, to be honest. They just don't want to face the reality of the circumstance. But I'm also getting this message, guys, if the fears of the past are just a story, if it gets into your mind, don't let that interfere with what potentially could be here. And again, we're back to that. Be youthful and spirited about where you're at. Let strong dialogues, let it be known where you stand, but in a way that shows openness to, if your desire is to enjoy yourself and be happy with someone, then let it be shown that way as well, not with a lot of resistance, is what I'm saying. But definitely this past person is having a hard time moving on. I mean, we have this infatuation. So let's get more on the infatuation. Elusive, dishonest, tricky, and clashing. Yeah. Differences, incompatibility, conflict. It's like they don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept that. I feel like even maybe they've seen who you're with and it's so different from who they are that it almost makes them feel like they're at fault. I mean, it's normally the emotion and I really do feel it feels like a female. Because men don't go and fester. Men don't go and fester over like, oh my God, is he better than me? No, men move on. Men are, if they're done with someone, they're off to the next one, right? So it's more of an emotional, I do feel this is very particular, and I am being gender specific here because it does feel that way. But let's see what's going on with this soulmate. Give me more on the soulmate for Cancer. So 10 of Wands, the Hangman, and the Moon. I feel this is where there's just the hidden fears, where you're very much in your head. You've been through a lot. So again, I'm going back to that resistance and kind of let it, we're back to this Three of Swords. It's just the past kind of is spilling over, and I feel like the Lionsgate energy is probably pushing you to just kind of move through that here, is what I'm seeing, Cancer. So let's see what the blockages are. You're just wondering a lot. I mean, rightfully so if you've been through a lot, but yeah, so mindful, practice inner peace. This being a block here, Cancer, just goes back to this Hermit and Nine of Cups. I just feel like there's a preservation about not wanting to disrupt that with another relationship. So that's where maybe not feeling safe comes in, because it's like you've reached a point where you're like, oh, I finally feel peace. I want to have a relationship, but at the same time, I just don't want the drama. And that's where the fears come in. Rituals, yeah, practice processing old wounds and working with the rhythm of creation. So again, if you want happiness, you've got to work with you've got to practice those old wounds. They've got to get processed if you don't want it to be part of your stories, and continue to work with the rhythm of creation, which is something good that's trying to come in, and you kind of changing your perspective constantly and dealing with those emotions and then dropping them, in order to allow this soulmate to really bloom. Let's see. So what other lessons for Cancer? What lessons for Cancer right now? Guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words are hindering the situation. I feel that has to do with the past energy, where that's where the Nine of Swords is. So they're just feeling a lot of guilt, but this could also be a mirroring kind of energy where don't allow them. I feel this person made you feel some guilt and shame and stuff. And so that's why you work so much on yourself, that you've gained some peace. there's something about this, you probably dealt with a narcissist. Some of you dealt with this narcissist. And it's triggering on both ends, I feel, this guilt and shame. I feel it's one of those things, they did the blame game and it put you in a position, which is why you're feeling more inner peace now without this connection. But yet it makes it very challenging to connect with someone because of the past. And so the words they use towards you kind of disrupted your mind. So it's more of a mindful, but that's why mindful, it's a mind practice, inner peace. You're preserving that inner peace in your mind because of all the BS you probably went through with this past person. I kind of want to see a clarifier for this Ace of Swords, only because like, give me this Ace of Swords. Hierophant again with the World and the Seven of Cups. So this person obviously is thinking about this return. And again, strong Taurus energy. A lot of you were in, this was a long-term relationship for a lot of you. And some of you is definitely an ex-husband, ex-wife that they just can't get, they're obsessed. It's an obsession. It's an illusion. And they're very dreamy. They want to return with the World here. Give me more on the World. Yeah, holding on. Four of Pentacles. They just don't know how to close it. They don't want to let this cycle go. And then again, here we see Queen of Pentacles. So definitely marriage, long-term, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo. Some of you dealt with. We've got Virgo again, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But this person is definitely holding on to this. Let me get on this Knight of Cups. Give me more of the Knight of Cups. Ooh, that was fast. The Moon. Very much in their emotions. Wow. Give me more of this Knight of Cups. Very much in their... Wow. Ace of Swords. Oh my God. Some of you are definitely getting this conversation. Wow. And if it's not the conversation, Cancer, it's just that this is closing. So if some of you are waiting for divorce, again, maybe the fact that the Hierophant's here so much, this divorce is done and you're finally going to get a decision. This is over. And this is why this person's disruptive. A lot of you, it could be finances that are finally just going to be done with. A decision's done. This chapter closes. This was very, actually, guys, go check out Taurus reading. That was actually very strong in Taurus's reading as well. Give me more of this Ace of Swords. Six of Cups. Wow, someone really, really, really from the past. Two of Wands, very much in their mind. Someone wants back in desperately. Desperately. So, okay, what guidance for Cancer? Guidance for Cancer. Trust your intuition. Time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. I feel this is a lot about trusting your intuition and where you're at. You know, and if this person feels right, know that you can make the decisions now, especially if some of you have dealt with a, you know, narcissist or something. You know, you kind of lose yourself in that. And so it takes a while to be like, oh my God, am I really vetting these people properly, you know, so I don't go through the same thing. So what is abundance guidance for Cancer? What is your abundance guidance? Oof. conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmental friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. I feel this has a lot to do with your nines here, that you're just being more conscious about your finances. We're back to finances. It took you a while to get back. You're doing things that are work for you, that are best for you. Also, I also feel this aware. I just got this energy of like, you know, this past person you should probably bother you about things that you wanted and now you're doing for you more. And gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So again, I feel that's the emotions and the letting go and like just practice the things that your gratitude. If the past tends to kind of resurface, just know that it was a lesson you learned and you're not gonna make the same mistake again, and it's obviously you now have awareness. There's an awareness now, so trust me, energetically, you'll never put yourself through that again. Let's see what else we've got here. Ego death. Yep. As my ego dies, my soul wakes to step forward, and I do feel you guys have healed a lot. And then courage. I follow the stream, not knowing where it will take me, but I no longer feel afraid. And I do appreciate this message because it goes with you taking a long time to reawaken, like to wake up and get to where you're at and rebuild and questioning about and maybe being, going, even though you don't know what's happening. I follow the stream not knowing where it will take me. You're not going to know, but you got to take that courage. You have to have courage to just do it. But I no longer feel afraid. Just do it. Feel safe, So I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But I'll see you in the next read. Bye.